What is going on, Twitch chat and YouTube? This is like the, I don't know, 15th hour of streaming this weekend, but what else was I doing? Just playing League of Legends? Like, doing nothing on a Sunday. So, yeah, I decided to jump into a prelim. And I didn't really want to play any more Witch Tinker. Didn't want to put 3 videos out in a row of that. So, what I have in front of me is PRJJR Jerry's unmasked dredge list. All in dredge list, no forces. You just do the thing and you do the dredge stuff. It got pretty redundant salvage blood gas packages, creeping chills, etc. One thing I didn't notice is when I jumped in this prelim, basically every dredge pilot in the world was in this prelim. So there's like 5 dredge players, and that's what we have for us in round 1. Round 1, we are against VWXYZA, known merchant at the Bazaar of Baghdad. Oh, we're going to power that one away. This one looks really good. Has a bazaar, has a wasteland. Like a recipe for success. No dredger, I guess, could be problematic, but what do I know? I'm not a necromancer, so they mulligan to 3, so I think I'm the more powerful wizard, keeping my 7-card hand here. Mulligan to 2. Riveting vintage Magic the Gathering. Classic. Bazaar on bazaar action. What's going on? Mulligan to 1. You came here for the vintage stream, but really it's the mulligan stream. Kept their 1-card hand, and I activated Bazaar of Baghdad. Jesus. Even if their one card is a Bazaar, I have a Wasteland. So, what's the best way for me to do this, chat? Should I throw this like up in here? Does that work for you? Yes. Outskilled my opponent in this match. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in these cards. Maybe Magic Online. And then I'm going to take out, I don't know, Interaction. Is Unmask good? Is Mental Misstep good? Shite. It's like, you can't just take out all therapies, right? Is that legal? Yeah, I'm in the mirror. This is what I had drawn up here. 10 for 10. What if I just do this? The perfect hedge. The perfect hedge? Is it a science? I don't know. I just pick cards at random and then I activate Bazaar and I hope it all works. And I hope my opponent mulligans to 1. You know? I mean, Leyline Bazaar. Eep. They kept 7. I kept 7. They have a Leyline. I have a Leyline. Fantastic. Excellent. Bridge, blood gas, cabal therapy. That's a green card, so that's a start. Therapy, chill, take a rib maybe. Do they have a vigor? It looks like they do have a vigor. That's cheating. Well, I won the first match because they mulliganed to 1. They pitched a hollow one there. Interesting. I mean, they have another hollow one, or maybe they have a wasteland. Oh, they have a second bazaar. Fantastic. What if I put this shambling shell back on the top of their library? And then they draw the shambling shell, draw another card, and discard them? Is that good? Kinda seems okay. Morning, no props. Though, we lose a card in our hand, and we kind of have to find something. I don't really know how we're supposed to get out of this. I don't know if that's good, but it's a play we just made for sure. Got their third bazaar. All right. Well, I don't know. How do I win? Another bazaar? Probably doesn't matter. They hit Grave Troll. They hit nothing there. Oh, there's a Force of Vigor. So now if I just play my bazaar past the turn, vigor this ley line, and then try to go off as well. But they have an active Grave Troll. Is that feasible? Feasible to win through that? I don't know. Let's try it. This is like a 5 dredge player uh event here. It's just mono dredge players. All right, maybe this is a terrible idea, Justin. It just sounded like fun. Activating 4 bazaar activations. I should do it now, right? Because if I hit a Narcomoeba, I can block and get their bridge. Theoretically, I don't know. Maybe. What is the best way to show this for you? Oh, like this, maybe? All right, I hit nothing, and I'm going to lose my own bridge. Perfect. Just how I drew it up. I assume they therapy themselves to get the grave troll back into the graveyard. I don't know. We could win with 2 bizarre activations here, right? Maybe. Why can't I? Oh, I have to put these on the stack. Down to 14 cards. Oh, I don't have a Dakmore salvage, do I? One is exiled. I don't know if Dredge is good. I just didn't feel like playing blue deck today. Maybe they boarded out their chills. All right, so I still didn't hit my Dakmore salvage. Huh. Aggro shops. Yeah, I guess we could have. I think I lost this game, but I feel like it could have been close. They kept in 2 bridges so far, 2 therapies so far. Maybe I should readjust my sideboard plan post board. Looks like they took out all the creeping chills. Unfortunately, I kind of have to just block with one thing here so that I get rid of their bridges. Let me just put this down for a second so I can see this board. I think we're technically winning right now. Oh, no, they ate my bridges and they therapied and got... maybe we're not winning. That's so bad. I guess I really needed to keep more therapies in, huh? Because they're just going to get like an overwhelming number of zombies. I lost all of my bridges. That's kind of unfortunate. Huh. So maybe I just boarded really badly then. I don't think this is winnable anymore. I didn't even get them to 10, so they're not even going to have haste. Hmm. Not that they can attack through the army of zombies, right? Would I have been able to live if I had done something else? No. All right. So I looks like my sideboarding came back to bite me here. I'm gonna need to keep my therapies in my deck. It looks like they just chose to take out the chills, which makes sense to me. So like that, maybe. So if I had sideboarded correctly, I do think that game was a win. Possibly. Kind of depends on where I hit my spells, I guess. The activation to block the Icarid was bad. I definitely should have waited to end step, but I didn't have any therapies in my deck, so that was problematic. So yeah, just bad sideboarding. I think we would have won. Hmm. Yeah, hand's great. Keep. I didn't think we'd be anywhere close in that last game, seeing as opponent had double Bizarre Force of Vigor before we did, but it ended up working out pretty well. We almost were able to put something together. Oh, I forgot to tweet that I'm live, aren't I? Should I? Hmm. Play around surgical, right? So I could just go Grave Troll, Therapy, Narcomoeba, or Grave Troll, Blood Gas Therapy, or well, I guess it doesn't really play around, but I don't want to get like my Imp Surgical, right? Maybe I don't even need a Vigor at this point, seeing as my opponent did not have Leyline. They could have hollow ones though. If I just do Grave Troll, Bloodghast, Therapy, seems fine. Oh, they just have a Wasteland. Maybe that would have been a good reason to put two Dredgers. Fair. I guess if they have Surgical on Grave Troll, we're in trouble now. Hmm. All right, so maybe that's a thing we could have done better. Just put two Dredgers in the yard. I didn't think about that. At the very least, I do get to bring back a Bloodghast if I want. I don't know if I want to. Exposing my Strip Mine is a little sus. The therapy. I think they have surgical or like noxious revival. Yeah, so they're gonna noxious revival my grave troll, which is really bad for me. Definitely a good reason to have put two dredgers in my yard. I think I'm gonna hold this strip mine. I know I can bring back Bloodghast, but I want to see if they have a Bazaar first. If I had my own noxious, I could have put the thing. I say they don't have one. Um. All right. Well, this is fine then. We'll just get my Bloodghast into play and start the beatdowns. Hear this train coming. It's rolling. I could even therapy them next turn if I wanted to, but there's kind of no reason to. No, I think I mean we can definitely slow dredge still, but I wanted to definitely get the blood gas in play there. Oh, never mind. Game's over. Ha 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 ha. Wow, I'm lucky. Maybe dredge is the deck for me. Uh they waited till main phase for some reason. What the fuck? What? I guess I should have played out my bazaar. What? It doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, I don't think I mean, I guess I could have just played my Bazaar out before attacking, but they set the wrong stop, and then I got punished for not playing Bazaar or something. I didn't even like it didn't even cross my mind because I made it to my main phase. You know? Well, no, I actually think they're probably supposed to surgical me in my draw step. I think it's like correct to surgical my Bazaar in the draw step, but I do think they're still going to lose this game, but unless they draw another one, like I'm gonna go to max hand size. I think is the plan. Oh, they have their own now. Maybe I'm gonna lose this game. All right, fuck. What the fuck, man? I don't understand what just happened there. I'm kind of upset about it. So, am I supposed to surgical their stinkweed imp then? I could have. I don't think self therapy is maybe fine. I could maybe self therapy. Could do that. They're definitely gonna have like a noxious. Well, I guess if they have a noxious revival, they're gonna put the Bazaar back on top, right? Should I therapy them? What if I just like therapy them on like surgical or noxious? Like surgical. Well, I guess they don't. They only have one noxious and one surgical left in their deck. It's kind of shit. I don't want to surgical them in main phase because then they're gonna dredge. The whole point is we don't want them to dredge. Chat. They have a second Bazaar in their hand. How is that possible? Oh no. All right. So we definitely want to. I don't understand anything about what happened in this game. I'm so confused. Am I supposed to play out my strip mine just to get my blood gas back this turn? They know I have it, so I think I do. I think I do. All right, let's see if they find a dredger. They did not find a dredger. They did find a hollow one, but we actually have that covered. Wow. All right, so I think we're good then. I don't have to do all this. I don't care. I'll just do it now. I hit no dredgers. I hit bridge, ley line, wasteland surgical extraction. What? So they have a ley line in their hand, and I have no. They have something in their hand, and I have. Wait, what? Why'd you eat a blood gas with it? No, what the fuck? Yo, this game is stupid. Fucking, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the? What? Imagine if I had surgical bazaar in this game. If I had just surgical bazaar in this game. Uh, I don't know. No, I think maybe I played like shit, right? I mean, I clearly should have played out the bazaar in my main phase when my opponent, forgot their stop. My dredge hit so bad. Oh. I don't have bazaars in my deck. I can't because they surgical my bazaar. I think I probably played this game like terribly, right? It's my own fault, probably. I don't know. I actually don't want to play any more rounds of Magic now. I think every time they activated a bazaar, they found a bazaar, right? That's what happened. What fucking set round 2. I have a bazaar. Ha ha ha. Keep. Wait, you think I was shorter? I'm not tall, but I got dazed. 5'5"? Jesus Christ. Oh, do I look 5'5"? What? What is the order that I want to do this in? I have a wasteland. I have double therapy. I have a 2 blood ghasts. There's no way I can wasteland them and not have swords happen. I guess I'm just supposed to attack, right? Cool. I could have sacked it to therapy, but I feel like that is not great. I don't know. start with Force of Will or something. What does it fucking matter? Force of Will Arcanist or something. Maybe you just name Arcanist and then maybe you name. I don't think it matters. All right. So Jeskai Gamer. Jeskai Gamer. Not very many Jeskai gamers anymore. Not gonna lie. Maybe Containment Priest Trap. Surgical. Who gives a shit? It's a Containment Priest. I don't give a fuck. Chalice seems not great. Noxious seems like not great. I just like Sanctity. Just go. Just fight. Surgical. Maybe just some vigors. Classic take out green cards, bring in vigors. Does it really matter? Don't I just activate Bazaar and hope it wins? First time playing Dredge? No. I technically won $100 playing Dredge once. Whatever. I don't really care. Second time? No, I don't play Dredge that much, but I understand how it works. I don't understand how sideboarding works. That's for sure. No, I literally I won a Lotus Box Octagon with Dredge. What about bringing in ley lines? Stop those swords to plowshares. This is a DAC? Who gives a fuck? The only card I have to try to play around is Ravenous Trap, right? Or, the one of Needle. That one's pretty good too. Good thing I have some vigors in my deck. Damn, this is just fantastic Magic. Really high level. A lot of skill involved. A lot of decisions are being made. Oh, it is Breach. Wow. All right, so I definitely should have brought in ley lines. I didn't think it was Breach after my opponent cast Swords to Plowshares in game 1, but got us. I don't know why I'm playing that. I think they skipped their turn as well. That's how little those choices in this game mattered for both players. They're gonna steal my bazaar after I break it. They have ley lines too. That's good to know. I'm glad we played this game out because I need to bring in all my green cards. Look at them go. 30 cards deep in the deck. I can cycle a hollow one. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not sideboarding out hollow ones. What? Chose not to bring back Gush. Doesn't like the looping game. What is a Mishra's Bauble doing in this deck? What is happening? I'm so confused. All right. Well, now I know I need the Vigor, and I want the Chalice back, and I want the Noxious Revivals back. Well, maybe not the Noxious Revivals. Do I bring in Ley Lines? How do I board now, though? Fuck. Why do I have to? There's so many cards to keep in and cut. What if I just take out all these Wastelands? They could. I guess they could have Tabernacle. I feel like it's unlikely they have Tabernacle if they have Needle, Leyline. Kind of seems like garbage. Maybe I do bring out hollow ones. Wait, does the Cho tech just insane? Just take out all the hollow ones? That sounds so bad. Sounds atrocious. If they're bringing in ley lines, you can't really take out hollow ones. What do you like? Just take out a bridge and thug and a chill and an Icarid. Perfect. Gamers. Keep chills. One bridge life. I don't know. Whatever. Oh. Rip the hand. That's why I can't be. This is a good hand, yeah. Unmask their force, vigor their ley line, activate Bazaar, and end step. Probably. Seems like an active line of play. Yeah. They're choosing whether or not to keep their 7-card hand. Well, we got crushed in round 1. In game 3 anyways. And I've been streaming. This is like my, I don't know, 13th hour of streaming this weekend. So, a little bit too much magic. Kept a 7-card hand. No ley line. I think I would rather activate first and see if I can find a different black card to pitch. Right? Plays into like a trap, a rap trap, but I need to find another black card though, because I want to cast Unmask. Gonna fall asleep while I go play this game, huh? There's like nothing you can tank over, right? Probably just playing a different match. Aaron, we have no forces in our deck. We subscribe to the Jerry school. Just took Jerry's list. We don't even have an answer to Containment Priest. It's fantastic. I love it. Just good gaming. Anyways, seen any good movies lately? Well, probably not. It's a pandemic and all. I guess you have Netflix. I've never played more than one Hollow one on a turn 1. That's just true. How was Mortal Kombat? People I heard, decent things. Little here, little there. I never really played the game, so it doesn't really do much for me. All right, this is perfect. This is perfect. So now, so we should play around Rap Trap, right? So we can just go Imp, Powder, Narco into the yard, Unmask using Chill. Seems pretty good. Imp, Powder, Narco into yard, Unmask using Chill. I don't have that nostalgia. Mortal Kombat Lunchbox. Lunchboxes. No, yeah. A little bit on the way back machine. Well, you see, you see, Matt. You take a box and you put your lunch in it. High tech. Only the coolest kids had it. I don't know. I feel like if opponent just played our match, it would take like 10, like 5 minutes tops, right? Cooler to work. Not a bad play. All right. Black Lotus, Brain Freeze, Daze, Sapphire, Preordain. This is where we what take Preordain and then my opponent top decks Underworld Breach and kills us. Because the Daze protects them from Vigor. I guess we have Vigor and Revival, so theoretically we're actually fine. I actually think we're fine. We have Revival and Vigor. Right? Maybe not. Maybe that's not actually fine. I just want to take Preordain. That could be wrong. I'm willing to accept that maybe there was problems there. Black? Did you draw Oh, you drew Leyline. That's hilarious. Fuck. All right. Well, the Daze is gonna get us. No, I just have like, I just have my hair like it's just whatever everywhere. Didn't do anything with it. I have like barely slept. Thank you. Hmm. How do I beat this Daze though? I don't think taking Lotus is correct. I think you're wrong. I think if we just use Revival on Unmask and naturally draw the Unmask and then unmask the Daze and then Force of Vigor them, right? A lot of work, but I think that's the line. Oh, now I have no green card. True. Alright, I guess we just lose. Whatever. I mean, a hollow one. So yeah, their hand was completely unkeepable, but they top decked Leyline, so it worked out. But I mean, they're not really, Top deck brainstorm. Oh, we're just dead, by the way, right? Like they top decked cantrip. We're definitely just gonna lose. It's pretty unfortunate, to say the least. If you're playing against Dredge, I would just absolutely never keep the hand that my opponent kept. But I'm sometimes it works out. I still hold true that taking Preordain is better than taking Black Lotus. It's just my opponent, top decked a good card, right? Wow. Okay. Um, I have to unmask myself, or I have to therapy myself here. Therapying a brain freeze doesn't really do anything. All they have to do is draw breach, right? But brain freeze, target themselves. Sure, they didn't realize that I wasn't targeting them. That's fine though. They've milled over a breach. Oh, one bracket. If they had breach, they would have cast it and won the game. So there doesn't seem like there's a very good reason to name breach. Playing is a word we could use. I don't really think we've done much playing. We've kind of just, things have happened and we've either won or lost. Okay, so the question becomes, do we dredge Dakmor salvage to get a Bloodghast? No? It'll be a no from me. All right, well, we're going to cast a therapy on them, and we're going to have to figure some shit out. Not exactly sure what we're naming, but... All right, so they cast Gush, had 3 mana, used none of the mana, and passed the turn. Used none of the mana and passed the turn. Used none of the mana. Source of Plowshares, maybe? I mean, not that that's really threatening us very much here, but... This is gonna make it hurt all the more when they top deck Breach and kill us. It's gonna hurt even more when they top deck Breach and kill us. Or you're safe. Oh, I didn't hit a... Wow, I didn't hit a chill. I don't know how many chills I have left, actually. Oh, I have no chills left. Ah. They just have to hit a breach. 4 deep for a breach. They didn't shuffle. We're dead. Fucking wonderful. Hilarious. Fantastic. Great. This is just a wonderful day of Magic. I don't have... Man, my opponent... Good job. I can't believe they kept that hand. It's wild to me. I also didn't board in... I think not boarding in Trap is fine. I don't know, maybe it's not. Unfortunately we had one chill get exiled to Powder, and we had one chill get exiled to something else, and I only have one chill left in the deck. Oh no, I think one chill was discarded. I don't know. My opponent doesn't see, you know, doesn't really, there's 3 exiled chills, so it doesn't matter. I didn't cut any chill. I just don't have any chills left. I unfortunately I missed to get these. I guess the lethal. If I had gotten them one more point of damage, then my blood gas would have been lethal, but I did not have the 1 point of damage. Unfortunately, all of my Icarids got exiled from the powder, which was pretty unfortunate. Between the powder and the dredge with the ley line in play, I lost all 4 Icarids. And thus lost the game, actually. Yeah, and maybe not the deck for me. Maybe not the deck for me. Hey, welcome to round 3. I am doing the thing where we don't do the winning. Let's go. Now I have to powder and show them I'm on dredge. Fair. Get wasteland is what's gonna happen here. Oh. Nope. They kept their 7-card hand knowing I was on dredge. That cannot be good. Wait, why is Narcomoeba in this deck? Just to do therapies? Is Narcomoeba just for therapy? It kind of seems not great. No, there's no forces in this deck. That went poorly. I guess I should have kept one more dredger. Wasteland. Not a wasteland? You kept a 7 knowing I was on dredge without a wasteland? What? Am I getting doomsdayed or something? Narcomoebas are just for therapy. That's kind of awkward, isn't it? So I hit no therapy, no Dakmore salvage. I've lost all my chills are gone. I got nothing else going for me here. Pass. I guess the therapies are pretty important if my opponent is, or if I'm on unmask and therapy as my only interaction. So they kept the 7 because I had ancestral. Okay, so if they follow this up with a wasteland, then maybe it's fine. If they had a wasteland in their opener, though, they definitely would want to wasteland the bazaar instead of casting ancestral. It's not close to close. I think it's just rug. Yeah, we don't even have amalgams in our deck. Yeah, I'm just like a little concerned that these Narcomoebas are not good enough with when you don't have amalgam and you don't have force. I would have to see what like Wizard and Karate think, but they just seem a little anemic. I'm walk. You got it. Trying to figure out how I'm going to lose this game. I'm excited. Ren. King of Narcomoeba. I'm just kidding. That's it's not a great play. Unfortunately, my Bloodghast will still never have haste because I don't have any more creeping chills in my deck. Ooh, it's everybody's favorite Goify Goif. I guess I could have gotten 6 things if I just sacked the Bloodghast, so that was probably worse. Especially with a second salvage there. So I should probably just sack a Bloodghast and get a bunch of 2/2s. And then I can just let the Icarus die at the end step. That was an incorrect use of football therapy there. What did we board in? Yeah, them not having a strip mine was pretty good for us. So okay. I mean, they only have 3 in this deck, I guess. That's not too bad. All right, so 2 tabs, a cage, a surgical, a Niv Mizzet, 2 Rav Traps. So 2 Rav Traps, surgical, cage, and 2 tabbies. So I don't need vigor. I could theoretically use Leyline. They have a cage. I can't. I don't know. Like these decks are running 1 cage. It's just kind of like, eh, eh. I guess like theoretically, maybe we're supposed to have a Force of Vigor. Do you even want unmasks on the draw? I'm gonna resubmit this. They're playing 2 Tabernacles. Aren't we supposed to have Wastelands? Or do we just not give a fuck? Leyline is just a Rav Trap, so maybe not good enough. I'm aware of that. I don't know. Oh god, they have a... Oh, no, they're mulliganing. Okay. I was like, oh god, they found ley lines? We're pretty good in against everything that's not cage. What is that? Is that like molten lava? Is it sunlight? Is it what is happening here? What is going on in the ley line of sanctity? It's physical sanctity. Damn it, they can't target me. Misplay. Interesting. I think I want to put Grave Troll, Bloodghast, Icarid. So I have an Icarid trigger and I have a Bloodghast. If they slam Tabby, that's better than them slamming a Wasteland, right? The problem with holding off on Hollow One is if they just like play a DAC later. At least this is, it's in play doing something before a DAC steals it. The thing we don't have to play around is Ravenous Trap, though, which is really nice. Yeah, Tabernacle. I mean, it's just the Bizarre decks adapted to be better against Tabernacle, and people just like don't include Tabernacle in their sideboards as much as they used to because it's not as good. They had the cage. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So I have to just find one of the vigors that I brought in. One of the two vigors they brought in. Pretty bad for me. So I dredged the Golgari Grave Troll, and then we draw a card. Or do we just... I mean, it has to resolve. But... could I get this Shambling Shell instead? I can keep the Grave Troll, because I'm pretty low on dredgers. Now, this worked out super well, because I hit I can't cast a Therapy, never mind. So am I just doing it in their upkeep? Is that the plan? It's pretty disgusting to it's pretty disgusting to have just their one cage, and it's the only thing that can really just, do anything to us, and they just have it, right? We're definitely dead to Tarmogoyf, can tell you that much. Definitely dead to Tarmogoyf. It's unfortunate. Cages were quite good against our build. It's like, it's really hard to justify bringing in more Force of Vigors when this is quite literally the only thing in their deck that is an artifact or an enchantment. This one card of 60. You just bring in 4? I don't know, maybe. Unlikely that's good enough, but yeah, we have 3 chills. So I could just try to go for it now. I think I would prefer to wait until the hollow one was down, but maybe we just want to go. Like, what do we have? A grave troll in our yard? That's the only dredger right now. Diggin'. I think we're gonna get tabernacled, to be perfectly honest. If we don't get tabernacled, we should just play our salvage. So we might want to just dredge and then play salvage and then activate bazaar. Well, I guess we could just dredge and upkeep and discard salvage and then dredge the salvage back and then play salvage as a way to play around tabernacle. Ruby fetch Tarmogoyf. Unfortunately, we don't have enough creeping chills to kill them from here. It's not an execute. We only have 3 chills in our deck and they're at 10 life. Hollow One doesn't break up into any zombies. Oh, when it attacks, you mean? I guess that's true. Yeah, that's a pretty good play. Are we even... Are we even dredging back salvage then? There's just no point, right? Gotta try to find our other bizarre, our other power, other chill. Yeah, we only have 1 chill left in our deck. All right. Beat 3 zombies. Yeah, they have to have either tabernacle or 2 blockers. It's a good sign. Bottom, bottom. Back. They could have bolts too, yeah. But now they just need to find tabernacle. We do lose to tabernacle. I guess technically, did the other Force of Vigor go into our yard? We could actually draw a Force of Vigor or Noxious Revival. No, the Force of Vigor is exiled, sorry. So we could draw the 1 Noxious Revival left, theoretically. Did not get the tabby. Big game. Look at that. 1 and 2. Okay, 4th and final round of this prelim. We're trying to earn like $5 or something. Let's get it back. Jeez. It's a not a great hand by all means, but one that we're keeping. Uh-oh. Doomsday. 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 Are we dead, chat? My absolute favorite part of Vintage is the classic turn 2. Ah, we're dead. Sweet. Wait. If it's a vamp, that means we're getting tinkered, right? We could put the preordain on top, really get him. Put the vamp on top. Really get him. Only the boldest plays. Nice time walk. Wait, did they just crack it away? What are they gonna do? Vamp again? LOL! Who cares? Didn't matter. None of the choices I made in this game mattered. If I'd put more Icarids in my yard, maybe we could one-shot them. I noxious the vamp on top. So their vamp was actually pay 2 life, do nothing. And it doesn't matter though. I don't know. Theoretically, we could maybe win with Icarid and chill. It's possible. They're gonna go to what, 9, 8 or something. I don't know if I was supposed to put 2 Icarids or 2 imps. I figured 2 imps was better, but as long as they don't have Gataxian Probe or Street Wraith in hand, we could technically still win. And who knows? They might not have those because, you know, they cast a Vamp Tutor and then they drew a Vamp Tutor and they shuffled away whatever they Vamp Tutored for. So we know they have 2 unknown cards. So, you know, if they don't have a Street Wraith or Gataxian Probe, we're fine. If they do, they just gush and win on the spot. Hilarious. They had Gush in their hand. Awesome. Awesome. Hell yeah. This deck is totally reasonable. Let's definitely keep this deck in the format. They had 2 blanks. They had Vamp, and then they drew Vamp again. And it didn't fucking matter at all. What a joke. An actual joke. Just like... I have no idea what we're going to board out here. What about like this? It was worse. It was worse than didn't even matter. They paid 2 life and then also made their, you know, we Noxious Revival, so they lost a draw step. So they lost 2 cards. Cutting all the bridges? Does it matter what they vamp for? That like the deck is does not matter. It does not matter. Well, like this. I guess they play Tabernacle, so maybe you do want Dakmor Salvage. Okay. Playable. All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. We have Chalice. We have Surgical. We have an activation of our Bazaar. Maybe we're fine. Maybe it's fine. It could be fine. We're in the 1-2 bracket. They might make a bad pile, you know? Discover End couldn't die from here, but yeah, maybe Frozen Sun is, not Discover End. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe it's fine. I don't know how anyone could watch this stream and be like, yeah, Doomsday's probably okay to exist. It's probably fine. Yeah, you have to. You would have to. I'm so over it. No, they don't. They don't. Which is it's fine. Like I really don't think that you should change anything before Modern Horizons 2 cuz who knows what the hell they're going to print in Modern Horizons 2. I don't think it like needs to go away immediately. Like the sky is not falling. We already had our big tournament. The showcase challenge already happened, so it's not a huge deal. I'm just going to continue to salt about it probably. It is just the best deck in the format, so all right. Do we just mess up their pile? I don't think I want a Surgical now, and the reason, chat, is if I can Bazaar into a Wasteland and Surgical the Underground Sea, it's likely we win. So I am going to not Surgical right away. Also, it helps us with our Bazaar of Baghdad, because we'll have more cards that we can pitch. Unmask. Interesting. Huh. I can just unmask and Surgical. So if I activate Bazaar, I no longer can cast both spells because I have to discard 3 cards. I do have the opportunity to draw things like Wasteland, which are very, very good here. But Wasteland is about the only spell that's very, very good here. The next question would be, do I want to Surgical and then mess up their pile and maybe unmask on the next turn? Which would be interesting because they can't. I'm not going to say they can't win. They could go like Island, Time Walk. I guess if we just sass Surgical right now, that does Gataxian probe them, and then we can go from there. The problem is that does obviously make it so we don't have Wasteland Surgical, which is something that I really wanted to do, but I guess having an Unmask is pretty good on its own, right? I could also look at what their 9 cards are, but I'm not. It's not worth it right now. Force pitching Thassa's Oracle. So if they draw Ancestral, then they could have Fluster in their pile. All right, I have to go look at what the cards are. Sorry, chat. Seven cards. Oracle. Oracle. Let's count some Underground Seas. 1 Underground Sea, 2 Underground Sea, 3 Underground Sea. There's an Underground Sea. And not an Ancestral. That's weird. Why? There's Ancestral and Time Walker are not in their pile. Gush? I feel like they built this pile very badly then. Maybe not. Maybe they're playing around Mental Misstep. No Street Wraith. Count some Dazes and some Flusters, I guess. 1 Fluster, 2 Fluster, 3 Fluster, 1 Daze. Only 1 Daze? So they have a Daze in their pile. Forces, I guess. Let's check forces. 1 Force, 2 Force, 3 Force. There's a Force of Will in their pile. I have a Chalice on 0 in play. No, the island's in the yard. I think we're gonna die no matter what we do. Is my assumption based on this. No, Time Walk is in the yard. I don't know. We don't die to Land Gush. Land Gush does not kill us. They would need another draw spell. Land, they go to... Oh, no, we do just die to Land Gush. Never mind. So we're just dead because we surgicaled first. Yo, what's up, Andy? Thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate that. So because we surgicaled first, we lost this game? I could try to draw for a Wasteland. This is what happens when I think about when I put too much value in chat lines and chat just gets me killed. I forgot to just ignore chat. Streamer problems. Unmasking doesn't do anything unless Gush is in their hand. If Gush or Oracle are in their hand, then masking does something. Well, I think that Daze is in their 5 cards because they would have dazed over... I guess they wouldn't want to daze because they don't want to miss the land drop. They only have 2 cards in their hand. So they could still have daze, I guess. But then if they daze, then we're still fine. But we can't draw anything that no, we win. We would win, right? If they dazed. But if they don't have to daze unless they have Oracle as their other card or Gush. If they have Gush or Oracle in their hand, I think we would win. And then we have, what, 4 Wasteland effects in 38 cards on a draw 2? Maybe they didn't want to get the Thassa's Oracle unmasked or something? Or surgical or something? I don't know. We do win if they have Oracle or Gush in their hand. And then I also think we would, well, I didn't count their mana sources. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There might be a fetch land as well. Because if it's 13, then if it's 12, then there might be a fetch in here. So they might have a fetch in their hand. That makes the unmask worse. I think it's remotely possible they have a Gush in their hand, and that's the reason that I'm going to unmask. Wait, that's a shitty reason. Ah, they had land. All right, so they Gush and we lose. All right, fair. So we would have won if we just did it in the other order. So if we had just led with unmask, we would have just won unless they drew exactly Gush Oracle, which is possible, I guess. So I guess I just misplayed in through the game because I just looked into chat too much. Yeah. Okay. No, we were like slightly above 80% to win, right? If we went the other way, we were, slightly above 80% because there's a 1 in 5 chance the Gush is in the top card, based on the pile that we know that they have. And then the percentage chance Thassa's in the next 2 cards, makes it a little bit higher. I don't know, like 85% things. I mean, we don't know that they have a force in hand. Is it super likely they have a force in hand? They let Chalice and Hollow One resolve, right? Is it actually super likely they have a force in hand? They did pause, so you could probably get that read. So they just fucking die on turn 2 through Chalice of the Void? This fucking deck, dude. I'm so over Doomsday. I'm just so over it. There really wasn't a good reason to surgical first. I just like read that in chat and did it because I'm fucking bad at Magic. That's why it happened, right? Anyways, I don't know. I don't think I played very well tonight, but I also think we just got rolled in every category, right? This is the dredge list that I recommend, though. This is Jerry's dredge list. It's a pretty sweet list. If that's your kind of thing, it's not a bad thing to be doing. Just play better than me and maybe have your opponents draw worse than mine. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you, and have a great rest of your week.